What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 17 career mode. This is episode number 49, and we start today's episode by seeing that Southampton came back to us regarding our counter offer we asked for Victor Fisher in the last episode. We asked for £9.5 million, that is his valuation, but the Saints would only go as high as £8.5 million, but he is out of contract in the summer, and of course he declined the contracts we gave him in the last episode to renew his contract, so Fisher was going to leave anyway, so I thought, well, we may not get his valuation, but I'll take what we can get. £8.5 million for him, and he is on his way to St Mary's to join Victor Valdez. And also as well, Inter came back to us regarding Gabriel Barbosa and accepted our transfer offer. Napoli and also Chelsea rejected bids for Malik and Batshuayi, but Inter rejected our bid for Barbosa to go alongside Borja Baston at Swansea right now. They accepted our bid for the Spanish striker, and also Real Betis accepted our offer for Sanabria as well of £36 million. Of course, in the last episode, we sold Luciano Vietto for £55.5 million. If you missed it, go back and watch it. I'll leave a link to it in the description, the first episode of Season 3. And of course, we needed a new striker. Sanabria, Baston or Barbosa may be coming in. Baston's accepted his contract. We offered one to Sanabria and Barbosa, and we shall wait and see what those two players say. And also as well, Sporting and Porto rejected our bids for Martins and also Corona as well. But Celta Vigo did accept our less than valuation bid for Theo Bongonda. So we offered the Belgian winger a contract, and we shall wait and see what he says. We also gave Barbosa a contract as well. Inter, of course, accepted our bid for the Brazilian striker, 21 years old. And of course, as you can see here, he declined his first contract. So we gave him a new one and thought we'd wait and see what he says. But also, Bongonda did accept his contract as Sanabria declined his, and Victor Fisher did get sold there for £8.5 million, which takes our money received to, I think, £94.5 million already. Absolutely crazy. And as you can see here, Bongonda does come in for £13 million. So Theo Bongonda is going to sign, then valued at £17 million, 22 years old, 80 overall. But of course, with him being out of contract in the summer, I knew there was a chance we'd get him on lower than valuation deal, and that's exactly what's happened. Cheapskate Docs back at it again. He can't stop doing it, can he? Puts in a lower than valuation bid and it gets accepted, and I'm delighted with that. As you can see, Sanabria declines yet another contract here, so we give him a new one, the 83 overall striker, currently playing for Real Betis. So really, we could have signed Borja Baston straight away, but I wanted to have my options wide open. As you see, Bongonda's stats here, 80 overall, 22 years old, and again, what a fantastic steal. This was £4 million cheaper than his valuation, and at just 22 years old, this guy is going to be a really handy little squad player for us. But I wanted to keep my options open regarding Barbosa, Baston, and Sanabria as well. I could have accepted Baston straight away for £34 million. He is 84 overall, 25 years old. I have had my eye on him since the start of the second season, as you guys saw last year, but I wanted to keep my options open. I wanted to choose between 1, 2, or possibly 3 strikers, and as you can see, we will get to choose between all 3 because Sanabria came back to us after we offered a second contract, and he said, yes, I'll accept that deal, 40 grand a week on a 5-year deal, and come in for £36 million. So we had 3 strikers to choose between here: Borja Baston of Swansea, Gabriel Barbosa of Inter, or Antonio Sanabria of Real Betis. Now, of course, Borja Baston will cost us £34 million and be on 90 grand a week for a 5-year deal. Sanabria, £36 million, the most expensive, 40 grand a week on a 5-year deal, and Barbosa, the cheapest, £33 million on a 70 grand a week 5-year deal. Baston, of course, 84 overall, Sanabria and Barbosa 83 overall each, but of course, it is worth noting they are both younger than Borja Baston, so a pretty interesting thing to decide here, what striker to bring in. I really didn't know. I said in the last episode I was thinking maybe someone pacey to mirror what Vietto was like last season, so naturally you'd be more drawn to Barbosa in this situation, but I was still thinking, I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I think all 3 will be really good choices, so I thought what I'll do is I'll let you guys decide. Yes, I threw this out to you guys on Twitter. I said the choice is yours. What striker should I sign for Middlesbrough? Vote here, and I gave you guys the options: Borja Baston, Sanabria, or Gabriel Barbosa, and as you can see, after about 12 hours, 455 of you had voted. Thank you for all the votes, I really appreciate it, but you guys decided with 58% of the votes, 262, that we should sign Gabriel Barbosa. So this is exactly why you guys need to follow me on Twitter, guys, if you're not already. So if you don't follow me on social media, make sure you do. Follow me on Twitter at Docklanders, and Snapchat if you want, at DocsJC. Follow me on social media, and especially Twitter as well, because you guys can get involved in serious decisions like this. I say 1 to 2 times a series. I'll let you guys make a signing via a straw poll on Twitter. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at Docklanders. It's really, really important. So Barbosa comes in, and again, again, a big thank you for you guys deciding Barbosa signing here. I would have been happy with Sanabria or Borja Baston. I really didn't mind either, but Barbosa, if you guys watch my Swansea save in Football Manager last year, you'll know I've got previous with this guy. He signed for Swansea and he was really, really good. So Barbosa comes in, and again, I'm pretty happy with the signing right there. He is one rating lower than Vieto, but 3 years younger. I think he'll be a really awesome player, and if he's anything like the Barbosa in FM, I'm really looking forward to linking up with him once again. But anyway, how about this? This morning you saw some bizarre stuff going on. What on earth was that? Can anyone explain that to me? I went onto my sell players list and I just found that there. I mean, what is that? And by the way, that's still here, by the way. This is this morning's footage. I've currently played a little bit more now in real time. That's still there. That random no player in my club is still there in the right striker position. I really don't know. You saw some bizarre stuff going on in this morning's episode. I hope my save file's not corrupt. I really do, but I have no idea what that was. But anyway, we put a bit of Salah there as well. As you can see, he's out of contract in the summer as well. So looking for another deal which cheapskate docs can try and conjure up here. And also Liverpool put a bit for Gaston Ramirez as well. 27 years old, our Uruguayan playmaker. But this was really stupid. You guys have seen cheapskate docs to start this season off. This is stupid docs. Liverpool put in a bid for £15.5 million for Ramirez, who's valued at £500,000 over that. But if you remember from the last episode, Gaston Ramirez is out of contract in the summer, and I forgot all about it as Bradley Price is going to the Rico Arena on a 2-year loan deal as he joins Coventry. So yeah, that was really, really stupid, and I forgot all about it as Roma rejected our bid for Salah there, the initial one, which was less than valuation. They want £41.5 million, but again, cheapskate docs back at it again, going to put in £28 million and see what they say. Yeah, Ramirez out of contract in the summer, but I forgot all about it, so I should have accepted that bid for Liverpool, instead asked for a ridiculous amount of money, which of course I knew I wasn't going to get with his contract upcoming the end of the year. And as you'll see in just a moment's time, Jurgen Klopp just says, you want that much for a guy who I can sign for free at the end of the season? Get lost, mate. So yeah, it looks like Ramirez is going to stay here then, as stupid docs came out to play there and made a very, very dumb decision. But Fabio is going to go to Aston Villa though for around £4 million. As you can see, Villa put in a bid for the Brazilian fullback, once of Manchester United, of course, back in the day. We asked for £4 million, and as you'll see in just a moment's time, Villa do accept that. As you can see, confirmation there of Ramirez. Liverpool putting out, not a real surprise. I asked for a ridiculous amount of money because I forgot he was out of contract in the summer, so he's probably going to stay, and I might give him a new deal, to be fair. 81 overall, he may be 27 years old, but he scores quite a nice few flair goals per season. A really, really fun player to have on your side. But anyway, as you can see, Roma accepted our bid for Salah as well, as confirmation of the Fabio counter offer being met there. Roma accepted our bid for Salah as well, £28 million for one of the former Chelsea wingers, the Egyptian now playing for Roma in the Serie A. This would be a really good signing, like Bongonda, under his valuation. And again, I'm seeking out the players right now that have very little time remaining on their contracts, trying to get the best deals possible. I don't mind if it's not exactly my number one target. I didn't come into the season thinking I've got to sign Mohamed Salah, but I'd certainly take him for £28 million, 84 overall. He'd be a really, really awesome player, as Fabio does get a bit of part there for £4 million. So Salah, he declined his first contract. We gave him a new one. As you can see, he doesn't want to leave Roma and join Middlesbrough. Not a real surprise, to be honest. We are a club on the rise, and I'm hopeful that I will be able to convince him. 120 grand a week, 10% goal bonus, and also a 5-year deal as well. Crucial first team player status. He declined his first, declined his second, and hopefully he will accept the third one. I guess we'll have to wait and see, but unfortunately he does say no once again. So we give Salah a new contract here. He's declined the first 3. I decided to give him a massive one here as well. £130,000 per week he'll be getting paid. 5-year deal, 10% goal bonus, and crucial first team player status as well. He'll be our most expensive player in the side in terms of the salary by some distance, but I think he'll be worth it. This guy on the right, Menendez on the left, I think there'll be a really, really good wide midfield partnership. I think in general we'll be much more threatening this season with a new right midfield and right back combination of Cancelo and Salah if he does come in. And again, I think it'd be a really, really smart signing for under his valuation. So coming into the first game of the episode in the new season as well, then you can take a look at the squad report right here and see the squad we've assembled just before the transfer window slams shut in just over a week's time. The side is looking good, I must say. It's looking pretty decent. Not too many signings just yet, but João Cancelo coming in, Abubakar Traore, of course, Yaya Touré's regen almost certainly coming in on a free as well, and of course don't forget the new striker Gabriel Barbosa too. I must say the side is looking pretty decent, and we may have sold Vieto, we may have sold Ntep, we may have sold Desart, we may have sold Fisher, but may have sold Fabio as well, but I'm still liking this side. I think it looks really decent, and I must say it's an improvement on last year, and we still got more signings signings to come. Salah is looking quite likely despite declining those free contracts, and also as well some more money left over. This is looking like a really good Middlesbrough side, and hopefully we can make this a season to remember and go one step further than last year and end up actually winning the title.
Plays the part this season.
Well, when you're a forward and you come into a new club, you know from your own experience, Alan, you want to make a good start. Here's his chance. It's his start today.
Yeah, a goal here would certainly help his cause. It would relax him. You don't want to go 3, 4, 5 games not having found the back of the net.
They're not always household names, the full-backs, but I think this player, obviously, has got the potential to be one.
Yeah, we always talk about the attacking qualities of full-backs these days, but what I like about this lad is an out-and-out defender, hard to get past.
And of course, there is still more work to be done, more players to be sold and more players to be signed as well. But 2 of our 4 new signings would start this game. João Cancelo at right back, and also Gabriel Barbosa starting up top with Saido Berahino as well. No Traore, but Bongonda's on the bench as well. So Barbosa up top with Berahino. I gave him the number 9 shirt as well. Of course, after Vietto's departure, that's now vacant. Cancelo wears number 2. And right from the offer, you can see exactly why I've brought these 2 players in. So Zidane finds João Cancelo here. He sprints down the right hand side, comes inside, finds Gabriel Barbosa, and I mean, how is that for a dream start? Middlesbrough 1, Leicester City 0 in the first game of the season, 10 minutes in, and Gabriel Barbosa fires in from a João Cancelo through ball. And a question for you guys as well today: how many goals will Barbosa score this season? Guess in the comment section down below. Of course, last season Vietto finished with 16 Premier League goals. We thought he'd get more, but how many do you think Barbosa will score this season? I'm going to go with 17. I think he's going to get 1 more than Vietto. I don't think we're going to get him to break into the 20+ goal season mark, but goal and mark season, is that right? I don't know. I don't think he'll get to 20 goals plus this season in the Premier League, but I think he'll go 1 more than Vietto. 17 in his first season. Let me know in the comment section down below how many goals you think he'll score though this year in his debut year at the Riverside Stadium. So Barbosa already up and running, the perfect start, and for João Cancelo to get the assist as well, it really was absolutely perfect for me. So 1-0 to the Borough. That was how the first half finished. Not much going on really, but in the second half, Saido had a great chance for us to double our lead, but Kasper Schmeichel made a very good save and turned the shot behind for a corner. And 10 minutes after that as well, we regained possession here. And to be honest, in this game, we were really in cruise control. We were playing so well, and despite not having too many clear-cut attempts, we were controlling the game, and that was the best way of putting it. Deschilio finds Menendez here inside towards Gabriel Barbosa. Simple passing, and Leicester was standing off. Look at that. They were just containing, they're not pressing, and allowing us to work the ball around them. As Menendez found Deschilio here, the Italian fullback, he gave it right back to our Spaniard, in towards Berahino, found Barbosa, and with 23 minutes on the clock, this was great to see. Middlesbrough 2, Leicester City 0, and Gabriel Barbosa had bagged a brace on his first game at the Riverside Stadium. So the former Inter and Santos striker with not 1 but 2 goals in his first game for the club. And how about that for assist as well from Berahino? You may have missed it, you might have saw it in a replay though. A little cheeky little no-look ball into Barbosa there. Very nice indeed, and hopefully this strike partnership will be even better than Berahino and Vietto of last year. So 2-0 to the Borough, and again we were playing very well. Leicester did have a couple of chances, one fell there, but that shot by Amati, I think it was, went way over the bar and behind for a goal kick. And with 7 minutes to go here, we could have wrapped the points up in style. Donnarumma finding Bongonda off the bench here, down left hand side, also making his debut. He found Barbosa, some new boys linking up here, down his left flank. Barbosa back inside towards Bongonda, who bared down on goal, one-on-one with Schmeichel, but the shot was straight down the throat of Kasper Schmeichel, either side of him, and that finds the back of the net. Somehow, I put it straight into his body. So still 2-0 to the Borough, but later on in the game, I was searching for Barbosa to try and get him his hat-trick, and I came ever so close as well. This shot hitting the post and being cleared by Mika Richards, that would have been the first debut hat-trick of the series, and probably end up being the only debut hat-trick of the series, but unfortunately, the woodwork was struck from Barbosa, and eventually Leicester got the ball clear. So final score, Middlesbrough 2, Leicester 0, and again, a very controlled performance. We didn't allow a single shot on target in our goal in this game. We were very good at the back, and also when going forward, very threatening indeed. And for Barbosa as well, bagging a brace on his debut, Cancelo getting an assist, and also helping a clean sheet too. I got to say, the new signings looking very good early on. Haven't seen Touré's regen yet. Of course, very little of Bongonda, but should have finished that chance late on. But got to say, Barbosa looking absolutely fantastic. And again, if he's anything like the Barbosa I had in my SWAT onesie save, I'm sure the guys that watch that series will tell you in the comment section down below, he will turn out to be an absolute monster. So a great start for the new boys, and again, still plenty of money left. And as we go into the special episode number 50 being uploaded tomorrow for you guys, do not miss that one. It's going to be really, really great. We still could sign 1 or 2 new players. But that will end today's episode of the FIFA 17 career mode, guys. So a big thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. Please do leave a like if you did enjoy this episode, and do not miss next episode either. It's a special episode from me to you as per usual. The tradition continues here, episode number 50, to say thank you for support. So much love to you all. Have a great Saturday evening, and I'll see you for the special episode number 50 of career mode tomorrow.